Yo, what's good? Hobby family, it's your boy K-Dub. Hope y'all are doing well in kind of this craziness of a season that we're all living in. Today, I just want to make a quick video and I just want to talk a little bit about racks and kind of what is a rack. And I want to tell you a story on the first rack that I ever received. So, a rack is called the random act of kindness. And a random act of kindness can occur in anyone's life. You can think of it as a kind word to share to someone, an encouraging note, picking up someone's coffee at the coffee shop. A rack can be any sort of random act of kindness that you do. But in the hobby family, we have these things called racks. And what they are is when you take, you find out someone's personal collection, who they collect, and you surprise them with something. And that can be something small, little, 90s rookie card, or it can be something, super big if you come together with a group. So how I kind of started the rack game, or how I got introduced to the rack game, was when I first kind of started getting into the Twitter hobby community. I connected with a dude named Jimmy Gunz, and a lot of you guys know Jimmy Gunz, Mr. Jimmy Bro. And him and I just kind of hit it off. He's a Northwest dude, I'm a Northwest dude, and we just kind of started talking about life and everything in between. And in the month of February, my wife and I, we always do this thing called Frugal February, where we don't make any purchases outside of our normal budget. It's just kind of a way to get our budget together for the year. And I saw a card pop up that he actually tagged me in, and I say, dang, frugal February, but great looking card. And about a week or two later, something showed up in my mailbox, and at this point I wasn't getting a ton of mail days, so I was kind of surprised. I didn't know what it was, and lo and behold, Mr. Jimmy Gunz picked up this card for me. Now this is, if you can see it there, this is Gary Payton, 31 out of 40 on-card auto. Gary Payton was one of my favorite 90s players. He's a Seattle Supersonic. I was a big Seattle Supersonic fan. And Mr. Jimmy Gunz sent this to me out of the kindness of the heart. And the note said, "Surprise rack, compliments of Jimmy Gunz." And when I got this, I got to be honest, it was like $1 million was in that envelope. I opened it up. It blew my mind that someone that I really didn't know too well would think enough of me to send me a card that I really wanted. And so I'm always thankful for this, Mr. Jimmy Gunz, and I really feel like this kind of started the rack idea in my brain to now. I've been able to be part of some racks that are pretty amazing, to get people some pretty amazing cards and to do some pretty amazing things for individuals in the hobby community. So I encourage you guys, if you have questions about racks or why we do them, not every rack has to be gigantic. Not every rack has to be huge. Simply sending us a small, silly 90s rookie card that someone like that player collects that player, or maybe you pull a auto of a dude's favorite college player, that's just a little thing. Just send it their way in a PWE, and you never know, that could help lift someone's spirits and make someone's day, much like this made my day when Jimmy Gunz thought enough of me to send me this, way back when we were first kind of just starting to become friends. So appreciate you, Jimmy. Appreciate this hobby family. Appreciate all that you guys do. Once again, a rack is just a simple random act of kindness, and it can come in small ways or it can come in big ways. But all it takes is you wanting to be a part of it. So hope this video does a little bit of encouragement for you today. Be the good in this world, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.